Here we've got some hard words. You probably know a lot of them, but let's take a look at the passage. Close analysis of the painting Girl with a Flute, long attributed to the 17th century Dutch painter Johannes Vermeer, has revealed subtle deviations from the artist's signature techniques. So long attributed, revealed, deviation, seems like it's not right. These variations suggest that the work may be that of a student under Vermeer's tutelage, potentially blank our understanding of Vermeer as a solitary artist. So tutelage means kind of like teaching, right? It's kind of like he's in charge of the student. Potentially blank our understanding of Vermeer as a solitary artist, like contradicting is kind of my guess here, right? Because we thought of him as solitary, but he's got a student. So he's not solitary. Solitary means alone, right? His solitary artist, has something to do with being alone. So negating seems like contradicting. So I like that. Prefiguring, you might not know. I'll come back to it. Entrenching means kind of like locking in. And it's more metaphorical, like an entrenched idea. It's something everyone believes. It's hard to change people's minds about it. So think of literally like a trench dug into the ground. It's dug in. So entrenching our understanding would actually have maybe the opposite meaning. If he had a student, then we wouldn't entrench the idea that he's solitary. That's not reinforcing that. So maybe that's another kind of good synonym there, reinforcing. Substantiating means the same thing. That means reinforcing or supporting, just to change it up a bit. So a good word to know, the word substantiate, substantial, right? We know that word. Those are words that can easily come up in other passages because we're often talking about evidence being substantiated, unsubstantiated, meaning unsupported. So good word to know for those science passages. So yeah, you got to pick A here. Now, we might not know what prefiguring means, but you got a word that kind of works. You got to pick it. Don't worry about that mystery word. If A didn't work, then we might have to pick B, but that's okay. So prefiguring means something kind of like foreshadowing. You can kind of almost break the word apart to see that, right? Pre can often mean before, to come before, and then figure kind of means like imagine, right? So you're kind of thinking about it beforehand. It literally just doesn't make any sense here, but that's often how mystery words work on the SAT is they don't fit at all in the blank, but because you don't know what they mean, they scare you, or because you have too many words you don't know what they mean, you end up kind of lost. Now, negating is a little bit harder of a word, but I hope that you see the word negative in there, basically, which means to, go against, like negative. So hopefully you can pick that one apart and get it right just by kind of feeling it rather than this other word prefiguring, which you've probably never seen before. So, if you got a little bit of a feeling, it's better than nothing. Go with that.